Good job. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Ah! Let's go. You happy? Yes, you are.
You're the
Look
best.
at that.
Look at your posture. Look at you go.
Hi, baby. There she is. Where's Mama? Hi, Angel. That's you. Hi, baby. Perfect. Perfect.
You are a little model.
Good job. She is, so balance and coordination are missing.
Okay.
Very unbalanced in her walk. She doesn't transfer weight. Her right side tighter. I don't know if it's because she kind of tries to balance when she's walking, or it's just a matter of brain damage.
Okay.
But this one, it will be freer. This one will be tighter. Because she's lighter. I feel like before she was like a more of a robot.
She feels lighter?
But yeah, in the back. Like her back is not as tight.
Now let's go up and down. Where'd he go? Let's go up again. Up, come down. Oh, she can look downward.
Pretty much never.
So after one atlas adjustment, let's see, does she look down? Oh my goodness, look at you looking down.
She did.
We're talking about you.
You happy? Yes, you
Oh,
are.
you're the
Look
best.
at that.
Look at your
you.
posture. Look at you
I
go.
see.
My, oh my, have a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine headed my way.
Hey! Ava wants to say hi to everybody. Say hi, Ava.
You say hi?
Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, cutest. So tell us about Ava and how do you guys found out about us?
So Ava is an ex-26 weeker with a hydrocephalus, shunt, diagnosed cerebral palsy, and epilepsy. So we came across a video of you on Facebook, and I have always been interested in figuring out how I can help her. And because she's had 7 brain surgeries and she spent months and months in the hospital, I figured that, yes,
Yeah.
I figured that there's got to be some misalignment in the top of her spine. So I was very interested to come and just explore and soak up all the just the positive
See
gains
what we can
got.
get.
Yep.
Even one little gain would be worth it for you,
Yep.
huh? So tell us where you came from.
We came from Maryland,
Awesome.
here in Utah, and it's absolutely beautiful. So we have enjoyed our stay, and just every day, pleasure to be here.
Oh, we're so grateful to have you. So I understand you as the best mom in the world, taking care of this beautiful little girl.
Thank you.
You have, different things you've done so far that have kept her alive.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been some amazing doctors along the way that have helped her doing a shunt in her head and things like
Yep.
that, right?
Yep.
And you've got different ideas and different therapies you want her to be engaged in. Why did you come here first before you went to some of the other ones you're going to?
Yep. So Ava does a lot of non-traditional therapies like stem cell, oxygen therapy in chamber, and a ton of other stuff like lasers and things like that. So my thought process was, if we align the top of her spine and get a clear message from her cranial nerves down the spine into everything and back to the brain, we'll have a better chance at getting those, maximizing those non-traditional therapies. So after this, we are going to get platelet-rich plasma, which again, it will be improving the blood flow in the brain. So what better chance than coming here first?
First, yeah.
And getting this aligned. Yep.
Does she's right. She's very intuitive. So if you think about if the spine with this little girl, her top of her neck was really misaligned, and the mom anticipated because she's got this spasticity from a brain issue, right? The brain is telling the muscles to tighten. Instead of developing that way, think about this age-old adage: as a twig is bent, so grows the tree. if she's twisted in this top bone in her neck, like a lot of our adult patients and our other child patients, she's going to further develop aberrantly, and that muscle tone in her neck will be causing more confusion with her brain, etc. And opening up these blood vessels. Yeah, when she goes and gets this stem cell therapy, it'll be able to flow better because we basically opened up the freeway and got rid of the congestion. So like, let's imagine a traffic jam, if you will, on a freeway. Getting an alignment in the neck and allowing that to line up is just like getting more lanes on the freeway. So when she goes and gets the stem cells done, they'll be able to flow better and function better. And obviously we've seen that with her.
Okay.
So with a 1 week intensive, tell us what we have here. Head tilt, tell us about it.
So Ava usually tends to tilt her head to the right, sometimes to the left. Obviously her head is heavier. So what we've seen in 1 week improvement is just significantly better head control.
Cool.
Especially when she crawls. She is starting to crawl, and she usually would drag her head just because it's so heavy. In the last 5 days, her crawling has improved tremendously.
Awesome.
Every time I call her name, she would look straight up.
Oh, we got a video of you doing that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the tilt that we are used to. Of course.
And tell us about the brain stuff.
I mean,
What else we learned about? Kind of the eye stuff.
so much. Ava has weakness on the right side. So during this 1 week intensive, we focus on stimulating the brain.
Yep.
As you have taught me, a ton of exercises to continue work at home, so we can get that side of the brain improved by getting that blood flow improving. That she will start using her right side a lot more.
Awesome.
Another thing I'm extremely happy about is
Yeah.
her back.
Okay,
Her
tell us
back
about it.
used to be so much just stiff, almost like a brick.
That was the first thing she said when she came. She goes, I just know her back's not supposed to feel tight. It feels like one big segment.
One big just brick. And she would be so tight in doing any type of movements. And today, as we just touched it and it felt amazing because I felt it the first day.
You got to make sure the parent feels
Yeah.
it. So I'm like, feel this today, and then we'll go through and watch it change. Yeah.
And I felt it myself, and to see improvement,
That's
it's
amazing,
huge. I'm
huh?
not the professional. I'm just a mom.
But you're very
her back-
intuitive, Mom. We are grateful to be part of her improvement. Thank you, Ava. Say
thank
bye-bye.
You want to say thank you? Can you say thank you? Thank you. Nice
Oh,
job.
you said thank you. Thank you. How do you do it?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay.
Good job, Ava. Here we go. Here we go. Always so happy. So grateful to look at her. So she's walking good, huh?
Kitty. Where's Dr. Salisbury?
So do you want to share anything about what you've learned about her walking while she's walking?
She does make the movement. So if I keep her at the same place though, she will have a hard time actually moving her body. She just does the motion. She does keep a lot of her reflexes still. ATNR is huge. I feel like her head is pretty heavy.
And she tends to lean her head to
Yeah.
the right. Is that correct?
Yep, exactly. Her shunt is on the right. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. And she is left-handed.
Oh.
It's just a matter of brain damage.
Okay.
But this one, it will be freer. This one will be tighter. Spine feels like one big brick, and it's just from top to all the way to the butt. It's literally, she doesn't move freely.
There's no activity going on in there.
Nope. That's why everything comes from her legs and her arms if she needs to move. Aside from that, she's like this, and she's tilted.
Yeah.
Not much of free motion, ability to kind of disconnect her pelvic from
Right.
the spine. Here, she just, there we go.
Each of these segments, like you see on this model over here, is like a piano. Every single key should be able to move independently.
Mm-hmm.
And all these muscles, this is the housing, the brain is the spine.
Mm-hmm.
And so all communication coming into the brain and all information coming from the brain downward needs to pass through here. If these joints aren't freely moving, they'll start to solidify and get stuck together.
Mm-hmm.
But the stimulation, just literally doing adjustments and doing lots of stuff we'll teach you to do at home,
Okay.
will light up parts of her brain that are just degenerating further. Okay.
Yes,
it'll be
that'd
good.
be great.
This will be really cool. And that jaw stuff is connected a lot to the top bones of the neck, and we can look at the jaw specifically. And he said she's had how many surgeries of her
7
skull?
brain surgeries.
And it's going to lead towards having these skull bones be pretty stuck together, though. So we're going to be doing some other work to help open up these skull bones.
And just to tell you, doctor, at one point this was more sunk in than this, so you know that there was some movements. And then when her fontanelle closed, she still has a difference on here.
And she hasn't
So
had
just
very
the
much cranial
obvious
work and
ones.
no
No.
chiropractic work. So
No.
this will be great to see how
No.
she can benefit. Let's see. Can you follow this little toy? Look at it. Follow it. It's over here. Can you find him? Now let's go up and down. Where'd he go? Let's go up again. Up, come down. Oh, can you come down here? Where is he? So
Nope,
tell me.
she can't.
She can't look down?
No, she can't look down. I've actually been told by therapists as well that she moves her head to move her eyes.
Now describe what you said to me earlier. Then when she's looking down and then she goes to look up.
Yep, and if she looks down, when she looks up, her head would follow first, and then her eyes will come later, about like a few seconds later.
Okay, that's a
And then
vestibular
they will
ocular reflex, yes.
They will kind of do a little, like a lens focus.
Accommodating, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's move it close to you. Can you look at it? That's hard for eyes to accommodate and come in, yeah.
Yoga time.
Yoga time. She knows that one, huh? Mm-hmm. So yeah, these segments in her spine, they feel like one big block.
Ready? Ready?
As a
Yoga.
piano, if you push one key down, you want each key individually to move, not all of them in a big clump. So that's what we're finding.
Where's Mama?
Go ahead and look down.
Right here. Oops.
Look down.
Where's Mama? Ready? 1,
So yeah,
2,
these need to be
3.
moving.
Hi, baby. Thank you, baby.
Good, that moves so good. Did you hear the little clickies?
Yoga time.
That was so stuck, but look at
Yoga
that
time.
move. Wow, look at that. I can play a musical song on here almost. I mean, look at that. That piano key moves better. It was stuck.
Yoga time.
You can call me the piano tuner of the nervous system, it looks like. Look at
Where's
this. We gotta
Mama?
get this
Where's Mama?
integration going. Your spine's been so tight, it doesn't get options to move. Anything but tight doesn't happen. That's nice. This is really soft. We're pressing about checking the ripeness of a peach. Sometimes just a tiny bit harder, but just we're barely moving that bone. It's moving like a millimeter, right?
Yeah.
But it hasn't moved like this ever. When you do that, it activates the brain that's corresponding part. You can do all sorts of stuff. Look at this.
1.
Can you hold her hands on her sides somehow?
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Good.
9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's moving so much better already. Good job. Now I'm going to have you come over here. I want to show you what we just did, actually. Let's look at her atlas. With all her head turning, let's see how her the top of her neck does. Let's bring it right here. Can you hold it right there for me? Yeah, hold it right there. So as we put her feet flat, one of them's shorter right there, okay? And let's feel in here. And the tightness is really tight on this same side. So this postural muscle, it should be turned off when she's laying down, is turned on and it's pulling this whole leg up, okay? So we're gonna show you what we just found. I'll switch it. So right under here, we're feeling her atlas bone. It's this top bone. It's twisted backwards on this right side. So right up behind the skull, we can feel this little bone, the transverse process. And I just putting the right amount of pressure with the right amount of force. And this is not to be done at home. So we're just gonna breathe. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One jumped off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed, right?" Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's moving again. It's right there. Okay. Let's just hold it there. Let's hold it right there. Oh, you want to move?
5
it?
little
You want to straighten me
monkeys.
now? Come hold her head. And we're going to look at her feet just like we did last time. Come watch what happens.
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. When you feel down.
And look, it's longer. Can you see? Can you come up high and look down on it?
Yep, I can see it longer.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, the tension went gone again. So that just by realigning the top bone and the neck, it's changing the entire integration of all the sensory
Where you going?
signals of all her
you
proprioceptors up and down her spine, all the muscles. And as the head goes, so goes the rest of the body. And her head's been in this chronic tilt state. Look at this. Imagine if someone's tilted like this all the time from her different injuries that she's had and being developmentally delayed. She's not had a good integrity here. By realigning this and getting her head to be more balanced, it's going to change everything for her. There's no question. We'll notice something improve with her. Who's marching? Who's happy? Who is marching? Do you feel more free?
I feel she's a lot less tense. Her back is not as tense.
And what makes you say that?
Because she's lighter. I feel like before she was like a more of a robot.
She feels lighter?
But yeah, in the back. Like her back is not as tight.
Really? Imagine that. Everybody needs it, don't they? Especially
one.
if you've had these upper motor neuron lesions and tightness in the brain firing down. She has an added need to get that back moving and the atlas on top balanced. Look at you.
Yeah.
Since that is more balanced at the top of her neck, the other sensory systems will be more balanced. So we'll look at this poster in a minute, but we've balanced out these muscle spindles and Golgi tendon organs that are sensory system, mostly populate at the top of the neck. The eyes and the vestibular system also reflex and have coordinated activity with this. So if this is better, these will also be better. You can look downward.
Pretty much never.
So after one atlas adjustment, let's see, does she look down? Oh my goodness, look at you looking down.
She did.
Down here, look. Look up here. Come down. Good, you're doing better. Is that fun for your brain? Do you love doing better? So it was short on this side, and then when she came in today, it was even. But this tension still, on this left side, your whole muscle was so tight and pulling you up, right? We're being soft, remember? It's so do it. Okay, you're gonna help her a little. Why don't you go ahead and adjust your little neck? Oh, there's the bone.
Wow.
Ava called the doctor and the doctor said, touch your mommy, fix her neck. Did you fix your neck? You did a good job. Okay, so right here, so soft.
Now this
Oh,
side,
it's
this
okay.
side, this side.
Okay.
Ah!
Good. Okay. So this is moved forward again. I can just feel it shift when we do this. But go ahead and hold your head. I'm done. We're done. We're gonna just look at your legs now. And now it's gone long and go ahead and feel it now. It feels even softer than the other side.
I mean, the first time you showed me this was tight.
Yeah, that was tighter.
Tighter.
And what does it feel like now?
Softer.
Softer?
Yeah.
Isn't that
Than
cool?
this one. Yeah.
So what we just did is by realigning the top bone, it changed the configuration of her proprioceptive information sent into the brain. And then her brain loosened up this side that's always tight on this side. It loosened up and it went long. I can see it here and I can feel it right here.
Why are you so pissed?
You can sit up and hold it for a minute.
Things that.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, have a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine headed my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feelings, wonderful day. We got a little tear right there. Goodbye, tears.
Okay, ready? You know what we're gonna do now? We are gonna feel your little back. So you're gonna put your face right here and I'm gonna tickle your back. Little
Wow,
tickle.
tickle.
You did so good yesterday. Do you remember?
Oh, you're gonna see Mama through there?
And this
Can you
whole brick, remember what you say it felt like on her back when she came in? It felt like what?
Just one big piece.
One big piece, huh?
Look, bubble.
Yeah, this whole back, there's just the tension.
Bubble.
At least it's all on one, it's not on one side. This feels so much better. Her brain is not going to be
want this?
knowing how to deal with this in the beginning, huh? It's going to be new. But I bet you'll feel better. I'm sorry, baby.
Take this. Nice.
Yeah, good. So she's doing these saccades to the left, following these targets. Accuracy to like a metronome. Her brain will learn that. It will happen. We'll see what it can improve. I mean, there's so much capacity
Wait,
and potential.
Start. Yeah, you see it.
Yeah. And now that your neck's even, your head's able to actually do so much better than it would have. Oh, kaboom!
Kaboozy! Kaboom!
Boom! What are you looking at me for? You don't laugh. Boom! Boom! You got him! Sing! Boom! Boom! Bye-bye!
You don't
Boom!
even.
Boom! Sucker!
Go get the monster.
You can't look at me. Don't get distracted. Look at the monsters. What color? Red?
Blue! Bye, Red. We're gonna squish you like a bug.
Yeah, just move your head slowly, exactly. And that's good. That's far enough. What we want to do is just real lightly, probably stop right there. That's probably plenty. So we're gonna do it laying down, which is a lot more easy
She doesn't
for
have
her.
to work for anything else.
And she won't be able to voluntarily do it, especially at her age, following the orders. See, if her eyes can't lock on targets, her spine will develop abnormally. And if her spine is abnormal, it'll throw the eyes off. So we've just got to calibrate them both, help the brain do something. And this is a really great baseline exercise.
Slowly get it further.
Yeah, see, you're firing those neck muscles, and those are sending signals with the vestibular system into her brain. And then they have to route through the brainstem and come back up to the eyes. It's all reflexive. We're actually getting our eyes to move reflexively because they normally won't go voluntarily downwards.
This is so awesome. Yes.
Your eyes can go downwards, you see. We just have to trick them. We just have to activate them.
Don't bite yourself, you little.
So we have a chart here for eye exercise handout. And this is going to include gaze stabilization. And we're going to make sure we circle and do exactly what's customized and needed for her. This top bone in that little girl's neck, in little Ava's neck, was rotated like so, okay? That caused the muscles that connect from the center of the C2 to C1 to be completely aberrant. One side was tighter than the other, and that causes a reflexive tightness on one side going all the way down. It also is compromising the blood flow. And I'm gonna reflexively move her head upwards, remember that? These are called Hal Maggies.
Mm-hmm.
Look up there.
How do you do that? With
I'm not
which
gonna look at
fingers?
her,
You're gonna have to show
So
me.
yeah, I'm basically just hold her head and just thrusting
Which
upward.
one? Like just the whole thing?
It's okay, just movements.
You have a caring.
See how her eyes go right down? See that?
Yeah. She is looking down.
See how she can hold it for a second? She's still holding it.
Yeah, she is.
See, that reflex drives that pathway, and then when we actually go through and she has to voluntarily move down, she's able to do it. So if you can do this daily, just the fact that her eyes can look down, imagine so much of the world is down.
Yes, I know, especially when she crawls. They say that, that's why she's dragging her head, because she needs to see. If you're like this, you know where you're going.
If she can't look
Yeah.
down, if she's like
Yeah.
this all the time and
No.
everything's below,
Yeah.
she just
She
too much
just
for her
does
brain.
this.
Yeah.
So then she can't crawl because she's dragging her head. Her brain can do it. She just needs a training. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
And when we open up that capacity, her brain will balance better, and her coordination will help everything up and down. Feel right back. I want you to. Have you felt it? Feel
No.
It. Feel it. So
Good
what did you
job.
feel from before compared to now?
Well, this was pretty tight before.
The left side,
But yeah,
right?
the left side. But now I feel like both of them are really good.
So, and that came as a result of what we did at the top of the neck. What are you doing? Are you celebrating?
Yeah. Right here,
Yeah, let's
all
fill up
from
here.
that.
Let's feel your little neck. Mama did good, huh? Mama took care of you. Mommy found out what you needed, huh? Mama loves you. You got a good mama. Okay. Yeah, it just feels so much different up here. I mean, it was so much tighter. And I'm just amazed that it stays. When people come in and you just don't know if it's going to, every day you have to do it again. But with you, it keeps holding. Are you excited? This top bone in that little girl's neck, in little Ava's neck, was rotated like so, okay? That caused the muscles that connect from the center of the C2 to C1 to be completely aberrant. One side was tighter than the other, and that causes a reflexive tightness on one side going all the way down. It also is compromising the blood flow. So tell us what happens right when she leaves here. that's different from what you'd normally expect. I think
Yeah.
when you came in, you
I
told me
mean,
something.
well, the very first thing is she takes a nap. She takes an hour or two, or hour-long nap. But I definitely noticed that she's lighter in the back. So
That's
when I
amazing.
hold her,
Huh.
when she walks, it's not as this stiff, tight body.
Yeah.
She has a little more motion and she feels lighter.
She
It's
just
weird
feels
to
lighter.
explain, but when you hold her, because she has cerebral palsy, when you hold her by her hands, you feel this brick constant,
Yeah.
just like no movement. And now, of course, I still feel the tightness, but I feel her lighter.
Yeah, she totally does
has
to me. That's
not
amazing.
as much of tightness in her movements.
And who knows better than Mama? Nobody knows better than Mama. She's
Oh no, I can microanalyze her all day long.
and you do, and you know what? Because of your endearing love and commitment to her, she's getting better.
Thank you.
Yeah. So one of those things about cerebral spinal fluid flow is the atlas sits right here, and there's got a tiny bit of space for the cerebral spinal fluid to circulate. It's circulating at all times of the day. And we'll show a video right here so you can see. But with hers, right after we do treatment, she goes right into a sleep mode because that fluid can flow. Her brain wants to clear out brain plaque. And we know with the surgeries, her skull bones, there's no doubt that these skull bones are going to be kind of stuck more and adhering without having natural, normal cranial rhythm, which occurs with breathing, with cerebral spinal fluid pumping through here. And in her head, those skull bones, just like after an ankle injury, the joint doesn't move as well. And the skull bones get tight after an injury or after a surgery. The skull bone's not moving. That is very detrimental for a person's health long term. And you'll see that when we do things like cranial facial release on someone that really releases
Not
those.
exactly that, but her having surgeries on the skull so early, the integrity of them has been compromised. So they'll never move, they'll never be the
Who said
same.
that?
Just doctors, you know.
Yeah.
Every time you go into, it's scar tissue. It's
trauma.
it's never going to be like the nature has intended it to be.
We're going to continue to help those skull
I
bones
wanna
with
get up.
some cranial work, okay? Thank you.
She's happier. She squeaks a lot more in the morning, in the
Squeaks?
afternoon. Yeah, because she doesn't make
Oh.
noises, but like vowels and things. But she squeaks. It's so funny.
We're talking about you.
You happy? Yes, you
Oh,
are.
you're the
Look
best.
at that.
Look at your
you.
posture. Look at you
I
go.
see. What's
Your
here?
atlas is aligned. Let's open up the rest of this channel because
Let's
your
lay
muscles, the muscles
There
down
we
here aren't
go.
going to be fighting us. We have all these relaxed now. That feels amazing compared to the first day. Wow.
Ow.
So much easier to feel these misalignments
I'm gonna get you.
with the muscles not being so tight on that left side. It's amazing. Can you hold her head still? Head over here. Head over here. Up. And do your eyes go down? Oh, they're going down. Oh, they're all the way down here. Yeah, but that's not as comfortable for you, huh? But we got it to start moving.
No. Oh, but
So this is called
faster.
gaze stable. You can do it slow. So if she has a hard time, and we've got to come down, but then after a little bit, her eyes just start coming back up again. So we get down right before it starts to twitch, and we do a little bit of a head movement. It's reflexively sending signals into the eyes to move, and then the brain will start to allow us to start working our way down if we do this. So she'll come down, and you work on it. And then you're gonna come down a little bit more, and then we're gonna do another one, and then you come right back up and give her a relief. But we tempt our way back. We go in that little space a little bit.
Okay.
We do these no-nos and yes-yeses, and then we come back up. And then over time, as you do that, and you do that for about a week or two, then we'll come in and see if she can go, come a little lower. And then over time, she'll be able to we'll see, right? If her eyes can come all the way down and have no problem, and it can stay down there and everything. That's important.
Exciting.
Are you excited? We're actually having these characters move to the right to activate the left frontal eye field through doing the saccadic exercises. And for her, this left brain activity is going to help activate more of her left brain because she's not using it so much. As we add this laser here, it increases that metabolic capacity of this region so it can adapt and learn and improve neuroplasticity. We'll post a ton of studies that explain why and how that works.
There you are. Wait for me. Wait.
The same region of her brain that she's activating with her eyes by doing right saccadic eye movements. It's controlled by this left frontal eye field. And using her right arm is using the same part of her left hemisphere. So using laser here just enhances all this. It drives blood flow to this region. It is activating new neurons to form. We want to work on her having an object come closer to her, but not all the way up. Her brain does not like that, right? So we'll start far, really far, maybe 10 feet away, and bring something up towards to 5 feet away, and then you just let go. And then you work, we'll see what her capacity is.
Okay.
And then over time, we can work in a little closer, and you add a little no or a yes.
Okay.
With that vestibular ocular, support.
See the squeaks?
Oh, you squeaking! Yeah. They're separate, but when her eyes start to come together, if they can, right? So they come in. See, your eyes don't accommodate really, so we're up here. That's better for you, huh? Because it's far away. You can see that. We move closer. And it's activating that her brain wants to be able to accommodate. Accommodate means those eyes will pull closer together, okay? Start up high. Come closer. And then we stop. Because that's still comfortable for you, huh? And then do a little nod of your head up and down. Yeah. And then a little bit to the right and left.
Hey.
Over time, she'll probably allow you to do this, hopefully. That's the hope, right? Especially. Yeah. That tightness is still way better. It's more than yesterday. Okay,
Hi.
let's see on your last day how you doing. Oh, look, your legs are even. We were just looking at this. Go ahead and feel that and tell me what you feel. What do you think?
Oh my gosh. Total, huge difference.
Tell the people watching.
So the very first day, this was like a brick. This was so hard.
Which on this left side?
Yeah, and now, more so on the left, but even both were pretty hard. Right now, both of them are amazing.
They feel really
they
relaxed.
feel, they feel 100% better.
Hi, baby. There she is. Where's Mama? Hi, Angel. That's you. Hi, baby. Can you see Mommy? Where's Mama? There she is. Hi. Perfect.
You are a little model.
Good job.
All these saccades that we're doing, which are quick eye movements,
Look
whether
at
they
that.
go directly to the right or diagonally to the right, are both activating the right frontal eye fields. So we're doing as much as we can to drive blood flow to this region and activate the left hemisphere, which will help her brain kind of balance out, right?
Yeah.
If you can balance your brain, we can start improving the way her head tilts. She has naturally a lot of a head tilt to this side.
Blue.
We've realigned her atlas bone, which is what sits on top, right? And now we're helping with the hemisphericity of her brain activation to help more of this side.
Pink.